No more platinum, I'm wearing gold. I'm internationally known as the kid with the flow that brings enough dough. It's never enough dough. Shit, I need more. New shit out the stove. Baby blue was old, fresh off the floor. Stash box by the dash box, case they want war. Make the purple, bring the green in, fuck the law. I'm oh so raw, I'm hot, I'm sure. I'm like the coolest motherfucker around the globe, boy. I set the club on fire, I told ya. I'm the general, salute me, soldier. I'm laughing straight to the bank with this. 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 Yo. I'm laughing. Work it out now. So they work it out. I wanna see you break.
Weapons.
I laughed. Oh, that's funny. I know I'm ugly. Bro, what the fuck has gone on the past 24 hours? What the chat? What
3 years, 0 thank you, smile.
Yo, what's up for the 36 months? What's up, bro? Dude, chat, insane the past 24 hours. Insane. Hassan gets banned? Fucking, what else? What other shit happened that was insane? John Cena is now the heel? That's crazy. Dude, John Cena's the heel. We gotta talk about it. That's crazy.
Yo, crap rave.
Nah, wild shit. Wild shit. I also look like a goober today. Yo, what's up, boys? How you guys doing? Revolution, thanks to the sub. I appreciate it. I don't know if you're facing my hairline or my sub count. Either way, it's fine. Lights look a little blurry.
Keep doing you, my little nut.
Dude, Hassan's banned? That's fucking insane. Hassan is fucking gone for 3 days. Peace. Gone. Out of this picture.
Hello.
There's double TTS. Everyone spam. Everyone gift subs right now, and I'll fix it. Boys, a lot has happened. A lot has happened. First of all, what'd you guys think of the fights?
Yo, at my Keith W59.
What'd you guys think of the fights? Maybe this will fix it. So I will say this about the fights. Saw a lot of people saying that I could have promoted it more. People saying that I people saying that I could have promoted it a lot more. I think the truth is you're right, but there's not really much more I could have done that would have sparked it and grew it to the way it was. I think a real problem with
I hope you're doing well, Matt.
I am sorry for the double TTS. I think a big problem that the reason why it didn't go as well viewership wise, because I think we peaked at like 60K if you add people's streams up, when last time was 120. It wasn't me promoting it. It was more so. It was more so. All right, Kanye, hold on. We just didn't have streamers watching it, like really Asmongold, and you know, there's not, and we also didn't have front page, which does fuck us a lot. Twitch actually at the last minute said that we're not getting front page because we have sponsors or something like that. It was dumb. It was really dumb. I also it was funny in the chat. I saw so many people saying to me, Miz, why did you say 3 fights yet you're running ads? And it just dawned on me. I'm like, wait, they're right. I have ads running. I should make this a completely free fight. No ads, no sponsors, 3 fights out of my pocket just to say I love you to Twitch chat. I was like, God, you're right. To let everyone know on those fights, we usually go negative. We don't usually make a profit. Usually it's like a couple $1,000s difference. It's not something that we really are making money on. It's more something that I like to do and we like to put on. It's a fun event. I mean, I think it's really cool for chat. It's great for the fighters. They love it. But I do think there's some restructuring that has to be made. Because as much as I think the fights are doing well, the thing is, if I want this to really grow, it would have to be something I sink my entire life into. It would have to be something I sink my stream into. And it would be something I have to do constantly. And for that, I don't know. So I have some things to figure out. I also am not going to lie. Yesterday, I think the sponsors were a little bit too much. I think it was a lot for you guys. Like all the shit. It was just a little bit too much. I was watching the stream and I'm like, nah, this is too much. It was too much. And the lighting was also off, which made me upset. Other than that, it was good. It was a good fight. It was good everything. But the lighting was off. I'm also a perfectionist. But the moaning thing, if you weren't there, there was a moaning sound every time the bell rang. It went, ah! So stupid. I don't even know why that was a thing. Did that like turn you on to go to Fansly or something? Did that do something for you? I don't know what that was. It was such a stupid thing. It was an issue, and I'm sorry that happened. I'll try to make it better for next fight. But it was fun nonetheless. Definitely have some work to do, and I think if we want to do this long term, I would have to do more fights more frequently, because we did 3 fights. And they all did way better because I was doing gym content, you know? I was doing, first was Camp Canute. The first one was the gym was opening. Then the gym was opening for the second one. And then Camp Canute, you know? And that made you guys more interested in gym content when I haven't really done anything at the gym for months. So that's why I think you guys didn't really care as much. I also think I could have promoted it better for sure. But let's also be honest, Asmon didn't react. And that was a lot of our views last time. So, yeah, definitely some things I got to work on. Was good content, yes. Ronnie fucking killed it. That one fight, you can link the clip. That was insane. I saw XUC reacting to it. I was like, that's sick. Speaking of reacting, the top dog is gone. Hassan Abi has been banned. This is insane. What is dude? This past 24 hours is ridiculous, chat. You link me this. All right. Ready for this? Look at this. Look at Ronnie. Oh. Done.
I don't understand.
It's done.
Yeah,
it's
what
done.
are you doing,
it's
dude?
Done. Come on,
Hey,
Alvarez.
what the heck? What? God.
Should have been done 10
Yeah.
seconds
Yeah,
ago.
as soon as he crumpled like that, he was more wrinkled than Miz's shirt. You do that shit.
Oh, that's so fucking funny. Good one, EE, you son of a bitch. I didn't even hear that. That's funny as fuck. How is EE, chat? He's too good? He's so good, bro. He's so good. I love him. I think he's so good. He wants to do these nonstop. I love that guy. My shirt was definitely wrinkled. You know why, chat? I don't want to complain. I can't complain. You're gonna hate me. Okay. It was my maids. My maids. I'm gonna get a hate thread. My maids, I told them to wash my new clothes in cold water And I said that you can't make, you have to put it on rinse, because that's what Hassan told me to do, right? So I listened to him for the first time in my life. I said, listen to what Hassan said. And they put it on heat. So all my clothes shrank, by the way. All of them. Just letting you know, all those new clothes I bought? They're all shrunk. All of them. They're all gone. I want to go show you. This is the only one that survived. They're all shrunk. My maids fucked all of them up. I was so mad at my maids. I said, you guys, this week, I don't want to see you. So my maids aren't coming today. I'm in a bad mood. Yeah, they fucked my clothes up. I'm pissed.
For German Diamondback Muay Thai, this is Ronaldo.
Quick round. This was a nice one. There was another fight I really liked. I also saw, dude, chat. So here's what happened. After the fight, I'm in a bad mood, right? I'm in a bad mood because I'm stressed. I always get stressed after events, you know? So I'm in a bad mood. I'm like, the lighting was bad. This was bad. Do better this time. So like, let's go drink. That's what I was like. All right, let's go get fucked up. So it was like me, Clara, fucking Fandy, Brian. We're like, let's go drink. Canute wants to come. And I'm like, all right, Canute, of course you can come, right? Let's show up. So Canute turns off the stream. Was very surprised on that. And, you know, he brings his squad. He brings Louise and Jeanette. And what better way to celebrate, you know, a good fight? We go to Chili's. So it's the whole squad. Not Ronnie's not there. The whole squad. Canute's camera guy's there. And we go out and we go to Chili's. And we walk in, take the biggest seat. I was just like, look, I want to try something at Chili's. So I order a wine glass. I go and say, I want to have your wine at Chili's. And they said, no one has ever ordered wine here, ever. So the girl had to go ask if they even had the wine. They had it. It was, you know, church wine? That's what it was. So they go get me the wine. First of all, it's in a nice Chili's wine glass. Very beautiful stuff. They give me the wine. And then Canute's like, are you going to fucking order, you pussy? So I'm like, all right, what do I order, Canute? Canute looks at the menu and goes, that one right there. Double cheeseburger, extra bacon, 2,400 calories. I'm like, Canute, I'm not even hungry. So he makes me order one. He gets one as well. And then we're eating. I'm like a quarter of it in and I'm full. So I just start taking my fork and I start flinging the food at Canute. And he eats all of it. Like literally, he ate both burgers. He had about 4,000 calories in that one meal. So we're all sitting there. We're having a good time. We're fucking around. And we're like, all right, where are we going next? Well, Merc, who owns Fansly, was like, yo, let's celebrate for the good event. And here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take you guys out to this place called Three Forks. It is a gorgeous restaurant, chat. Top of the line steaks, best food you can ask for. And I walk in with like Brian and all of them, right? We all show up. We walk in, and a guy comes up who's a bartender. And I walk over to the bartender. At first, I walked over to him, and I'm like, yo, what's up? I start asking him for some shots. So what I start doing is I'm like, hey, let's try something. Give me your best shot, the most expensive alcohol, and give me your least expensive alcohol. And let me see which one tastes better. Don't tell me which one it is, though, because it's on the Fansly bill. I don't care. So he gives me $100 shot, and then he gives me a $12 shot, and I see which one tastes better. And the actual answer was the $12 one tastes way better. But then the guy starts pouring me more shots. I'm like, why do you keep giving me free shit? He's like, oh, I know you. He's like, of course I know you. You're a Miskiff. And he starts pouring me shots nonstop. And me and him are doing shot for shot. Then Brian comes in and we start drinking. I'm hammered at this point. I'm completely hammered at the fucking bar. Then I have to go in there and talk and hang out with Canute. I'm so drunk. I'm walking in there stumbling. I don't even know what I'm fucking saying. Apparently I was helping Louise order a cheesecake. Because I'm like, Louise, order anything you want, dude. Have the best time of your life. I'm like ordering her a cheesecake at the same time. No idea what's going on. And then I apparently ordered like $3,000 of wine. But I was trolling all the guys. Like, I remember them. They were like, one guy says he runs 10.5 miles a day and he does an ice bath. And he's a Giga Chad. I'm like, that's fucking cool. I start getting to know them. We start hanging out. Really good time. Merc paid for the entire thing. It had to have been like a $7,000 bill. And when we're done with that, we're like, all right, the night's still young, boys. Where are we going? So I'm done trolling all these people. I'm done having alcohol. I'm fucking hammered. And apparently, I don't even remember this part. We go to 6th Street. So I'm on 6th. Don't want to be there. It's a place for like 20-year-olds. I don't want to be there. I'm a father. And I'm on 6th Street, walking around. And all of a sudden, I remember, dude, I saw Pizza Guy. And he was there. And I'm going like this to him, apparently. And I'm like, dude, look, I'm proud of you. Like, you did a good job. Like, yeah, you lost the fight, but it's okay. It's one of the fighters from yesterday. I'm like, you did a good job. I was being like this, good job, sweetie. And I remember his friend saying at the time, he's like, dude, if you ever touched me like that, I'd knock you in the face. Well, I'm just going, good job. And I'm just like hitting him like this. I didn't realize what I was doing. It was so good. And then we, what did we do after that? Let's forget the last part. Then Brian takes me to a strip club. That's basically the entire night, okay? Brian, all I remember at the strip club is I don't do the stripping part. Like, I don't go and get dance with the girls chat. Brian brings me to the strip club and makes me go on stage again and I get pulled like this onto the stage with a belt, and then I get abused. Brian brings me to strip clubs to get abused to make everyone laugh. That's all I went there for. Again. So I went. I'm like, this is the dumbest shit of my life. I don't want to be here, but it was funny, so I didn't care. It was my birthday. No, E-Rob was not there. He wasn't. But it was fun. It was a fun night. Why wasn't OTK production on the fight? Because OTK production doesn't exist. What? There was OTK. Sinak was there. Pecky's was there. I mean, if you're going to call them OTK, they are OTK. The reason why the fight may be less production than last time was because this fight, you got to realize, dude, that production costs so much money. I mean, $50,000, $60,000. I'm not afraid to say how much it costs. There's a reason why, you know, people like Cinna and Ray don't do big productions like Kai, even though, you know, they should because they're lazy. But it's because it costs so much money. It's insane. Those productions were $50,000, $60,000, chat. I can't pretend that I have that kind of money throwing around nowadays. I have 6,000 subs. I hardly stream. So it's expensive. And that team that did it, that one time where it was like a 9 out of 10, they were doing that for cheaper. They're like, no. When we start ramping this up, we want more than 50K. So you got to understand, I don't have that. I'm not going to spend money for that. So it's hard. I try to make elevated content for you guys. You know I love doing this. But I can't pretend that I'm going to throw away a lot of money to do it. Just, you know, it's not worth it. Why did you leave OTK? Why did I leave OTK, chat? Why did I leave OTK? They just kicked out a few of the members that I fucking loved. They really kicked out everyone I really enjoyed. At the end of the day, that's it. It's just everyone that left is the only people I cared about. You know how it is, boys. You know how it is. It's just, that's all it was. It's more money. Dude, shut up. You don't know me. I'm also still in OTK, you goons. Like, I'm still there. It's just, I'm like, I don't know. I want to do more solo stuff. You know that. I want to travel. I want to be alone. I want to be, you know, a little bitch. And I like it. I don't want to be stuck in an org like that. Like, I'm still here, but like, fuck. Let me fuck around and find out. Speaking around, fuck around and find out. Chat, why is Hassan banned? What happened? Why is he banned? I feel like there was no news on him yesterday. Now he's banned. What did he do? He tweeted. He said to kill a senator. Is that really news? Someone link the tweet.
I am still here. I am still here.
Someone link the tweet. It's a 3-day ban. Well, they would never ban Hassan permanently. Ever.
Surely he didn't threaten to kill a Congress person.
That's what Hassan calling you out for having him banned on Twitch for his alleged call of violence. Hassan was not happy about me saying that.
Senat just ruined his career. We'll watch that.
I wasn't even like being directly mean to Rick Scott. Him and X were crying about it. Yeah, they can suck my entire dick from the back. That's what I think. If you cared about Medicare fraud or Medicaid fraud, you would kill Rick Scott.
That is crazy.
The reason why I'm saying if you cared about Medicare or Medicaid fraud, you would kill Rick Scott.
He repeats it.
So the context makes it worse. How's that not against the TOS?
It is. And I would challenge anybody who thinks that it's not to say that exact thing about Donald Trump and then tell me if Secret Service shows up at your house or not.
Bro, I don't know what to say. The audio's fucked. Wait, why? It's all hypocritical at the end of the day. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've seen multiple people say kill people and they don't get banned for shit. It's delayed. Okay. This is why he said it. Let me see. Mike Johnson cares about dude, this is so much. This looks like an ad that I don't even know what it is. Rick Scott tries to rewrite history on 1.7 billion Medicare fraud controversy. Didn't a lot of people try to hate on and were excited that CEO got killed? And I'm sure there was a lot of streamers that also said the same thing or similar points, that they're glad that CEO died. Isn't that kind of like, you see what I mean? It's like you could be excited about that one, but like not this one. That's why like this, it's all just bullshit to me. I mean, I've heard Asman say he wants people killed. I mean, who cares? Am I right on that? It's like, yeah, people were like so excited that Luigi did it. They're like fantasizing him. I don't know. 3-day ban? I mean, who cares? It's 3 days. It'll be back. I'm not reading this. Are people thinking it's a perma, though? For sure. Does it make it right? No. No, you shouldn't say kill people. You shouldn't have to be like, I want someone to die. Ever. There should be no deaths. Ever. But whatever Hassan did, I mean, it's not enough for me to care. I mean, he said something like this. I'm pretty sure I see death threats every day. Dude, half my Twitter feed nowadays is, I don't know what it is with you guys. It's people saying they want Elon Musk to die. That's half my Twitter feed is someone making a lewd or like a thing saying, I want Elon Musk to die. And it has like 400,000 likes. It's bad. Talk about Kevin, the dog. What's to talk about? He died. I mean, that's upsetting, but I mean, there's nothing to talk about. It's F's in chat. It sucks. Kevin was a good dog. He was a good boy. It's upsetting. I feel bad for Nick, Soda, Milena, anyone that was around. But I also know that I'm pretty sure he was in a pretty bad spot for the past few years, right? I don't think that Kevin was doing too well. What was your fondest memory of Kevin? Wow, that's tough for me. I liked when he was on the couch when I pet him and he looked at me. That was a good memory. I like that. I did like that. He was a good boy. Take Hassan to Japan? I mean, I would. But this is, to me, whatever. I think people are just excited Hassan's banned. Whatever. Whenever. Walmart. I'm sure Asman's community is probably really excited and think he's a perma. They probably think Hassan's out of the picture forever, but he'll be back in 3 days. No one will remember this. No one will care. Hey, Peach. Hassan is a terrorist sympathizer. See, like, you're talking to the wrong guy. You're also in the wrong chat. I don't know these things, and I'm going to play ignorant because to me, this is just so much work. I can't win. Like, with anyone I hang out with nowadays, I'm doing the wrong thing. So for me, I'll just hang out with everybody. For the most part. I just can't care. For me, it's just, I'm wrong on every, like, remark, no matter who I hang out with. I just don't know. That's how I feel. Then there's this post. Oh, this kills me. And then Amaranth had some shit yesterday. Amaranth released security footage of her outsmarting her attackers. Dude, what the fuck? I'm sorry for not saying anything sooner. I've just been in shock. For those who don't know, I was streaming with Ray and Cinna last night, and a man asked for my phone number. I turned him down, and he started following us in a group and threatened to kill us. I wish I could say this is one of the million incident, but the truth is it's not. This is what life is for girls. I hope, if anything, people see what happened and realize how much of a reality it is for women and content creators as a whole. I am forever thankful to Cinna, Ray, Emily, and Rosie for how they handled the situation, speaking about what we dealt with. You boys know that we deal with a lot of stalkers. Let's not even pretend that me and Emmy don't deal with a lot of stalkers. It's bad. It's been bad.
43 months.
It's
Here's
really
to
shitty.
43 more. Here's to 43 more.
It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. I mean, I told you guys last month there was Discords following everywhere I go on CCTV cameras that they hacked in Austin to know where I'm at and whose house I'm at. You know, it's like, it's a lot. You know, it's like, it's a lot. Yeah. The Emmy has had a plethora of unhinged people that have been very weird over the years. I mean, it's hard. And a lot of them they're hyper obsessed about these girls because they believe that they're dating them. They are delusional and schizophrenic in a lot of ways, and they believe that these girls are actually their girlfriends. And it's a lot of times pretty sad because they almost don't think they're doing wrong, and they don't even realize they're schizophrenic. So an example is one time that I was at a convention. I'm not going to get fully into it, but there was a convention that I was at, and I was with Emmy. And this guy was following us around, was kind of like being weird, but we didn't know what, he just was kind of like being weird. But not like in a weird, I'm like, I'm going to call the police. He's just kind of weird. But he just kept like kind of following us and asking us weird questions. I forgot about him, right? We went to the convention, it was over. We fly back to Austin. We're going down the elevator to go home. And this guy is at the bottom of the elevator. And I immediately tell Emmy, I say, Emmy, get the fuck away. And this guy has his hand in his pocket. I'm like, he's going to kill me. I told Emmy, I'm like, Emmy, get away. I'll handle this. So I go up to the guy, and I'm like, I told her to run. And I go up to the guy, and I'm like, what are you fucking doing here? Like, what's going on? And this guy was, he had no money. He flew to these events for the girls, and he had no money. He smelled like a homeless person because he was living on a bench. And he spent the last of his money he had to fly out. And he's like, no, like, Emmy's my wife. And I'm like, dude, no, she's not. You know, you're dating Pokimane. So I was like, that's not a reality, bro. You can't even pretend this is real. Like this, what is going on? And I'm talking to him, chat, and this guy really believed it, and he didn't even realize he was schizophrenic. And he's like, yeah, dude, some people have told me that, but I don't know if it's true or not. And I'm like, man, like, dude, you are schizophrenic. Like, I'm sorry to tell you this. And I bought him a flight home, and I called the cops, obviously, but they're like, there's not much we can really do. And that's the thing that sucks for a lot of these girls is there's not a lot they can really do. That's not enough to say like, hey, we're going to send this guy home or we're going to put him in jail or anything. They're just like, yeah, okay, you go this way, you go that way. That's all we can do. And that's really hard for a lot of these girls. It's like, they don't have resources of like, you know, cops aren't going to grab him and put him in jail or send him home. They're like, dude, we're just going to sit. He's just going to be in Austin. So I bought him a flight home and I made him go. But yeah, that's how it is. There's not a lot of resources for a lot of these girls. And I'm not going to pretend it wasn't scary. I mean, it is. And it's not something that I have to deal with a lot as a streamer, as a guy. I don't, because the thing is like, who's going to, you know, I don't deal with it. It's the girls. And it's not just Emmy. It's not just Ray, and it's not just Cinna. It's there's 200 viewer streamer girls that have insane stalkers, and it's a lot. It's a lot. I will say this. I understand that some people believe that girl streamers have it easy. If you look at the surface level, the tip of the iceberg, girl streamers, they get viewers easier. They don't have to do as much because a lot of people watch them for their looks. And they have a lot easier way of climbing the ladder. But the background of what they have to deal with because of that stuff is insane. And it's honestly, I wonder why it's worth for half these girls, because it's just like, I mean, I get emails from stalkers of people trying to talk to these girls. It's like, dude, what are you doing? Like, I don't have that. I mean, like, I feel so bad for them. Like all these kind of girls. It's so unfortunate. And I think for a lot of girls like Emmy, or a lot of girls that are seen more as like, I guess, timid, these guys really believe like, I'm dating her, I can protect her. And that's what they want to do. You know, they're like, oh, like this is my girlfriend, I can protect her. And you know, I was watching the stream last night with Wake, and I was like, yeah, this is a bad idea. Because you have 3 of the biggest girl influencers on Twitch going out to a place without security in a packed area with really no guy on screen or guy. I was like, that's a bad idea. And as much as I hate to say it, they should have had security. I mean, I think they know that now. Like, but it's not even just security. I mean, the truth is, these girls can't really have fun. Like, how can you really have fun knowing that there's a guy that's, even with security, he can just stand 30 feet away from you and just stare at you and follow you home at some point? Does that really make it fun? Yeah, they can't bother you on stream, but they still are there, on and off the stream. And that's the thing, like, when I was with Emmy, when we had security at that event, when we were walking around, the guy didn't bother us. He bothered us when the security went home. You know, he bothered us when we were anywhere. So it's scary. Is EE immune? I don't think EE is immune to this stuff. It's just, it's different personalities, gets different audiences. I think Extra Emily's personality of more being who she is, like spunky and out there, doesn't garner as many people that believe or perceive that they're dating her, or are like want to like protect her or follow her, or that she's vulnerable. You know, she doesn't come off as vulnerable. It's the same thing with Alinity. Like, Alinity doesn't really have a lot of stalkers because Alinity doesn't come off as very vulnerable, or like when Emmy is like, does a lot. So it makes people think that, and they like more timid people. Does that make sense what I'm saying? Like Julia, you're not going to go up to Julia and be like, oh my God, like I can kind of bother the fuck out of you and, you know, harass you, because Julia will kick your ass. You know, and Julia's also probably with someone else that will kick your ass. Did this happen to you in Japan? I get different type of stalkers. I mean, they're not really stalkers per se. It's more so just goobers from Ubers who just come and bother me from Kick or other places, or, you know, I guess Rob CD has a few stalkers himself. I don't have people that are in love with me. You know, I don't have people that are trying to follow me home. I don't have people that are there to, you know, make me theirs. I have people that are more so just bothering me because they hate me, which is a lot easier to deal with in a lot of ways. It's way easier to deal with. I mean, and even this shit too, chat. It's like, dude, these girls, like that Ellie girl, these girls in general, like some of these stalkers, just, they don't learn and they don't have really repercussions. And it's so shit. Nothing happens to them if they stalk. Nothing happens to them when they bother these girls. They follow them. They'll tell them they're following them. You tell the police, they don't do shit. They harass them. And then, you know, it's like, even with security, like I said, it's not enough. Security, yeah, you're safe for the stream for 3 hours, but what about after stream? When they follow you home like they did with me and Emmy, you know? I pulled a gun on a viewer that came to my house, and he was there for Emmy. I mean, I don't talk about this shit because I don't really think there's a point a lot of time, but yeah, I pulled a gun on a viewer because he showed up to my house and he was banging on my door asking for Emmy. If he stepped in my house, would I have shot him? I would have killed him. Absolutely. If that guy tried to get in my house, I was going to kill him. I was ready. I had the trigger ready. I was going to shoot him. Of course. Of course I would. But I remember what happened after that. This is what happened. I swear to God. I was going to kill him. Imagine that you're in this situation. You're going to kill somebody who's stalking someone that you're very close to. And he has, he had a picture of her on her phone. And after all this guy's at my house. He's waiting for her. He's admitting to the police when they get there that he's there for her and that they're dating and all this other stuff. I told the police, what are we going to do about it? We're going to bring him to a 7-Eleven that's near your house. And we're going to let him go because that's all we can do. And that's all they did. They got his name, they got his number. They're like, yeah, if you come back, you're trespassing, but that's it. And that's what these girls deal with. That's what I'm saying, chat. This is not something that's Texas. This is not something that's just my police. This is something that these girls with these kind of people, they don't get the help they need, and these guys just don't stop. Getting a restraining order is really fucking hard. It's not an easy process. It's not like it's a very hard thing to prove, and it's a very hard thing to get. It's not simple. And like I said, a lot of these viewers are people that really believe they're dating these people. They're schizophrenic. They don't even know what's right or wrong. They don't think they're doing wrong. They think what they're doing is right. And it's hard, man. I mean, I'm only speaking on the girls or things that have happened to us, but there's a lot more that's happened. And it's like, well, what do you do about this with these girls? I don't know what they can do, Like I said, even if they got security, like who knows if this guy was just going to follow them? Who knows if they were just going to harass them and bother them? I don't know. I think that if girls are going to go out in public like this, I do think they need to be around men. I think that, you can't do this shit solo, and you should not be alone at all times, even off stream. Like when the stream's over, they still know where you are. They still know where you're at. You got to be around men, like big men. And it's just the truth. I don't care if you say I'm sexist. It's true. You should be around big men. I know Rosie was there, but for 3 very popular girls, that might not be enough. Like you want to be safe at all times. And I think that this does make people question it. Also, I saw people trying to hate on Rosie. They were saying that he filmed it in a way that was like extortion or whatever. I don't know what the word was. They basically like saying that he could have done more. You don't know what to do in those situations. It's such a difficult thing to process what's going on. I mean, he doesn't know or expect that guy's going to be doing this shit. Rosie did a great job. I mean, he pushed him away. He made them run. He did everything he had to do. Rosie did a great job. They all did. And I know I saw some people blaming Emmy, saying, "Oh well, the way you acted towards him was rude." It's like, dude, okay, like maybe he could have said "fuck you," but saying he's gonna kill her. Like you can't compare the two. He went ballistic. I saw some people blaming the assistant, saying that she could have done. That's like, no, there's nothing that they could have done. They did not do anything wrong. And I just think that this is something that, yeah, people don't realize how. I remember someone went viral the other week saying like girls have it easy, and like on the surface level, women have it so easy on Twitch. You're right. They get more sponsors, they get more viewers, they get this and that, but you don't see the real shit they deal with, and it is so much more than what most men have to deal with ever. I never have to deal with this shit. They all do. It's just not something that just Emmy or Cinna or Ray. This is something that 50 viewer girl streamers deal with. Like 100 viewer girl streamers deal with this shit. It takes over your life. I mean, it's not worth. I feel bad. Like, they can't even go to the pier without, for 2 hours. 2 hours going to the pier without getting harassed and threatened. It's unfortunate. And this is something that is not just related to streaming. This is not just because of them. I know girls who have Snapchats that now have to hire teams to post a Snapchats within a 10-hour difference, because when on Snapchat, they're following their every move. They're watching them. Snapchat, they're like, oh, they're there. I can follow them. I can go there and harass them. It's anything that's social media wise. And this is something that goes beyond social media, chat. It's also just women in general. I never talk about my uncle, right? I never do, because I wasn't really a fan of him. The one that ate ravioli and died. Remember I told you about that guy? My uncle, who was fat and lived in a mental asylum, okay? He lived in a mental asylum and he was insane. And he died eating ravioli, 61 years old, okay? I don't know why you guys brought it up, but whatever. He went to a mental asylum because he was stalking women. Because he believed for 10 years that this one girl he met in college, that was his wife. And he stalked her forever. And he stalked her and didn't know or realize, because he had mental issues and he really thought they were dating. And the reason why he went to the mental asylum is because he got in a fight with her boyfriend, because he was like, that's my wife, on his property. And that guy my uncle stalked that girl for 10 years, chat. This is not something that these girls deal with, where it's like the stalker one day wakes up and realizes these guys don't give up. They really do. They don't stop. You know? And like I said, these are the only stories that I know. I imagine there's so many more stories you don't see or hear. I don't blame girls for not wanting to go out and do stuff. I don't blame girls for wanting to stay inside more. I don't blame girls like Emmy for not wanting to try to push the content barriers and things, because the thing is, they just have so much more baggage after stream. It's a pain in the ass. It's a pain. Can we watch the clip? I don't even know where the clip is. I mean, I guess it's right here. This guy, I don't understand this. So he was dressed like this. I wasn't really fully watching the stream. I just saw like the context of it. He was dressed like this. And then he switched.
Oh, can I get your number? I don't have a phone. I'm sorry.
Wait, put your number in mine.
I don't know how to use a phone. I'm sorry.
Wait. So I'm just.
There's no way that people got mad at Emmy for that interaction. There's just no way. That was just like the most like docile, easy way of rejection I've ever seen in my life. I mean, what? There's no way. That was it. I didn't even see this clip. There's a delay. I don't know what's going on with my audio. Hold on.
There's too many stalkers.
That's not how you really.
Huh? I'm gonna keep following her. Not another one. No! You're gonna have to get in line. There's too many stalkers.
That's not how you really raise.
Bro, what the fuck?
No delayed. What did Ray say? Ugh. Don't know too many stalkers. He said he's gonna follow them, bro. They just need security, and it's like, dude, you see some of these like W streamers, they have security at all times. They don't. It's not like they have security a little bit. They have security even off stream. It's terrifying. If I was a guy, listen, if I was there and this guy did that, I would tell you, chat, I'd be in jail. Just letting you know, I would be in jail right now. I would have not ran. I would have beat the fuck out of this. I would have beat him to a pulp. I'm not the kind of guy that runs. This guy would like, okay. I would beat the shit out of him. I just would have. Why? Because I'm on testosterone. I would get so mad at this moment, I would just have punched him in the face. I would have told Rosie kept filming. I'd be like wailing on him. Sure. You've seen her to be getting fights. Do I ever seem like I back away? Hell no, I don't. I would have ran in there. I like fights. I would have went in. You kidding me? I would have fought this guy in 2 seconds. He carries knives. Stab me. Do it. Stream it. I don't give a fuck. You don't do that. But the thing is, it's like, do you expect Rose to do that? No, bro. Like, just run. That's the best way to do it. I'm saying what I would have done, which is the wrong thing to do. I would have not have been in the right. Rosie did the best thing. He pushed him and they ran. That's what you should do. I'm saying what I would have done, being an idiot. You know? Like, that's what you should do. You should not fight this guy. You're just going to get in jail time or problems or deal with this shit he could try to sue you. But I know in adrenaline, my adrenaline's pumping looking at this guy right now. I'll be honest with you. I feel like I want to punch my monitor. I would beat the shit out of this guy. I would beat the fuck out of him. Don't even touch me. I'll hit you first. Don't care. I mean, also he's a little bitch. Like, he's not some big, like, this was Canute. All right, let's run. You know, let's just walk fast. He won't get us, but I don't understand how this guy switched clothes. I guess he just took off his sweater.
Yes, please.
Oh God.
Oh God, yes, I didn't see. Can I sing for a change? A change for the better, as you would say?
Okay.
And the change would be for her number.
Oh.
If you'd like it, can I get your number?
I don't have a phone. I'm sorry.
Wait, put your number in mine.
I don't know how to use a phone. I'm sorry.
Wait, so I'm gonna keep following her.
Huh?
I'm gonna keep following her.
Not another one. No! You're gonna have to get in line. There's too many stalkers.
That's not how you really riz.
Bro, what the fuck?
That's not the riz.
Get behind me. Okay. Oh my God.
Kendrick.
Are we getting churros?
Kendrick, add it into the list.
Thanks for coming in, lady.
Thank you so much.
See you tomorrow, and take care.
Wait, can we get churros or no? Yes, right here. Oh. You can also get them from the vendors.
Bro, I wish you would have been there. Dude, I'm telling you, if I was there, chat, it would have been such a crazy clip, because you would just see me beating. I would actually just go to jail. I would join that 3-day ban with Hassan. I would have just went to jail. I would be there with Luigi Mangione. We'd just be chilling out. I would have totally went to jail.
Ooh, it might be better with the vendors. I didn't see any churro vendors though. Did you? There is one. Yeah.
Why are you saying I wouldn't? Chat, I've never backed out of a fight. What the fuck is that shit? Come on, give me a break. I think a lot of you would. I think if a guy went up to a girl like that, like I love all these people. You think I was one of my friends. You wouldn't back up a friend, especially with a dude that's like a kind of a twig. I mean, let's be honest, that's a big ass dude. Yeah, I would punch him in the face. You know? Now if he was with a group, I'd be a little bit afraid. Right? But he's a one dude, small, scrawny Asian guy. Yeah, I'd punch him in the face. Of course I would. Why would you start beating the women? Small, scrawny Asian women? Yeah, just start punching in the face.
Do you want some sunglasses? You like these? Incognito time. Stand behind me. I'm gonna keep following her. Yeah. Where's your little Glock? I mean the lighter.
I'm gonna say this, and I think it's true. I think every single girl streamer needs to carry mace with them at all times. It doesn't matter if you're streaming or not, carry mace. Honestly, you need a stun gun. You need a stun gun and mace at all times. All three of them, I hope they learn a lesson too. You need a stun gun and mace. And I think a lot of these streamers, especially these three girls, don't realize how popular and big they really are. They don't realize how well they're liked and known. they need stun guns and mace at all times. In your car, at your house, with you at all times. You should never not be with it. Just because you need it. A Glock? Okay. Do you think they all need to carry Glocks at all times? All three of them have Glocks. They just drop when they're all hanging out playing Mario Party, they put the Glock on the table. Yes. Senna has one. I think I'm sure Senna does. I know Emmy does. I know Emmy has mace and a stun gun. And I'm sure Ray has something too. But I don't think I think they've learned a lesson here. Like this, I think it's not just a lesson for them. I think it's a lesson for all content creators in general. It's like, you got to be more safe when doing this IRL shit. You got to be more safe in general, because there are fucking freaks out there that, like, it just takes one, you know? You need to be protected. Even me, I kind of, like, this kind of woke me up a little bit. I'm like, yeah, like, you know, you should. Now, fortunately for someone like me, I'm usually around, like, Wake, you know, or Canute. What are you going to do? You know, like, do you really want to see Canute in a blind rage? He'll kill you. This sucks, man. Emmy barely goes out now, too. She's going to be more scared. I mean, I would, too. Yeah. And I don't have anything to say to that. Even if she does everything I'm saying, these guys will follow her and stalk her because they are delusional. And the safest place for her to be is with Penny Chip and used napkin in her house. And that's one of the big things I'm saying. Like, people think girl streamers have it easy. It's not easy, man. It's mentally taxing as fuck. I mean, it sucks for girls like Ray, Cinna. I mean, but it's not just them, Chad. I'm telling you, like, there's 200 viewer girl streamers that you'll never know that have worse stalkers than all three of these girls combined. There are 50 viewer streamers. There are girls that don't stream that have worse stalkers than them. And that's what I'm saying. It's not just a case for these three girls. It's every girl has this problem. It's a lot. It's a lot more than you'll ever realize. You know?
I'll beat him if I have to. Forgot we're in public. No, I'll beat him. I mean, that's good. I think we're just gonna go. Let's go. Oh, no, we're not. Hey, excuse me? No. Security?
Oh, God, Chad, tell me my adrenaline's rushing. I would have beat the shit out of this guy.
Emily, no. Hey, stop! Whoa.
Oh my God.
Let's fucking fight right now.
What?
Right now.
Security! He's harassing us.
What's going on? What's going on, man?
Right now. I'll kill you right now. I'll kill you right now.
Security, please. Security!
Where's Emmy? Oh, that's Emmy.
Is this guy threatening to kill us? Him. Security, guys, I got it.
No, Cinna, listen, everyone did everything right. And that's the thing, is, could there always be more to do? Yes, but dude, you don't know what's going to happen. No, this has not happened in our world. We have not had this happen in our sphere where someone's had, you know, someone's I'm going to fucking kill you right there. You don't know. Like, yeah, the guy's following you, but do you really know what he's about to do? Like, he only walked like 30 feet. You just don't know. I mean, it's such a hard thing to conceive while this is happening live in front of you. They did everything right. I mean, Cinna, I'm going to give, honestly, the biggest shout out to Cinna. I think Cinna grabbing Emmy like that and running with her was very brave. Straight up. Straight up. You don't know what that guy has. That guy could have a knife. That guy could have had a knife. You don't know. But you said no and you grabbed her. You know? And for that, Cinna, I'm gonna say this. I'll give you a day pass to Iron Forge Gym. You get 1 day pass for what you did there. Keep your gains up. That's nice. Good shit. Even Ray, I mean, they defended her. Emmy ran away. I mean, what was Emmy gonna do? She's gotta just fucking run. I mean, was she gonna bark at him? They did everything right. Even Rosie, like Rosie pushing him away. Rosie did a great job. Rosie pushing him away, not getting into the fight and just running with them. Like, yeah, like, that's what you're supposed to fucking do. There's nothing else you should do but make sure they're safe and get him away from him. Because if you try to fight, then you'll go to jail. Nothing you could do. Rosie did everything right. They all did. Rosie, you get a day past Iron Forge Gym. Honestly, you all get a month. You guys need to start working out more so you don't have to worry about this shit. But it's the truth. They did everything fucking right. People were blaming the security. I'm going to be real. I don't think that security guard could have done much more. He just literally was just like, huh? I don't know what he really could have done. Yeah, like he just stands there at the pier. The worst thing he gets is a kid peeing off the pier. You know, does he really expect this shit's gonna happen? I don't think so. I don't think he did anything wrong. Not gonna give him a day pass. Think he could have done a little bit better, but nothing crazy. No day pass. No day pass. It all happened so fast. I mean, this whole clip's 2 minutes long. This whole thing is 2 minutes long from start to finish. The only thing that's not is this guy who I don't mind bringing on screen 1,000 times so people can see his face and find out who he is. This guy acting like this, you know, and he apparently took a picture with them beforehand and was acting weird. No, I mean, totally fine. I mean, we should get Nadia on this shit right now. Of course, we should find out who the hell he is. You know, find out. Call up let's get Sniper Wolf on the line. Like, we gotta, like, who is this guy? You know, this is how you stop people like this. Like, okay, you want to act like this? You think there's no repercussions? Find out who this guy is. Where are you? Like, people definitely know him. You ruined his life? This guy? Good. Good. I hope they find out who he is. Good. I don't care if this guy's life gets ruined. You act like this, you should, like, what do you want? Public shaming is back on the menu. Of course. For this shit, yeah. My sub count, I'm not a fan of it. But right now, yeah. Totally. Is this the song that someone made of an AI version of Emmy, or am I just being a fucking schizo right now? I don't know. Or do you guys know this song? You're in too deep. Enhance. I also can be in too deep. Like I said, I've dealt with these kind of people, so I just know how they work. Enhance. I feel like I've seen this picture. It's like an older YouTube video or something like that with an Asian girl. Rotate it. Fuck. How do you rotate this bad boy? No, it's not it. No. No, it's fucking stupid though. No. Do you think getting security might be a good idea? No. If you heard me for the past hour, you pretty much know my answer is no. Deal with things on your own. It's their fault. Yes, of course, bro. They need security. It's like I said, it's not just security, it's their lives. People deal with this shit. They need stun guns at all times. They need mace. They need to be protected. And I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, this is a lot. It's a lot. And I do feel guilty not being there in some ways, like, cause yeah, but I'm sure a lot of my friends do. It's like, damn, I wish I was there. I know people were saying Ron felt that way too, cause Ron was invited or whatever. But yeah, like, I do care for these people. It sucks. It sucks. Someone on Reddit found him if you want to look. Did they really? Yeah, I'd look. This is him taking a picture with them earlier saying he wanted to hang out.
Came at like 6 in the morning. This is Cinna. Hello.
I was waiting for
Nice
it.
to meet you. Hi.
My name's Russell.
Hi. Nice
Hi,
to
Ray.
meet
Nice
you.
to meet you.
I'm like, could you take
Rosie.
a photo?
Rosie, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
My name's Russell.
Russell.
She can take a pic.
Oh, we can't because we have a.
We actually,
stuff to do.
we're on a time
What's
limit.
up?
Yeah,
you gotta
we're on
do?
a time limit.
There's no
So.
time frame.
Did you want to pic?
Oh, sorry. Excuse us.
Sorry.
Okay, so.
Do you need a photo?
Oh yeah.
See, when I first heard that this happened, I really just thought that it was, I thought it was not a viewer. I was like, oh, some guy was doing this, being this way, and I thought it wasn't a viewer. But then I found out that it was. And it's just crazy how, like, this guy comes off as kind of a normal person here. It's like, he just seems nervous and scared. It's not really a crazy interaction. Just to go to this, it's just like, how can these girls feel safe? That's what I'm saying. Like, how can they feel safe knowing that this guy in an hour from now goes ballistic? He comes off as kind of normalish. Like, yeah, he's a little off, but not anything that you're going to be like, I want security right now.
Lagged.
All right, fuck. Let's take a picture.
So do you guys think he changed clothes, or do you think he had this clothes under this? I'm so confused on that. Why did he do that?
Fuck it, let's get one, Rosie. Come on.
Cute. Rosie too.
Like, getting one with Rosie, it's like, this guy comes off as pretty much a normal viewer. Am I wrong on that? Like, this whole interaction's...
Nice to meet you.
Thanks, Russell.
Nice to meet you.
How you doing?
Nice. Oh, he's so sweet.
Russell's a nice guy.
Even the chat was saying W. You know, like, it's. I think it's easier to say now that it was cringe after this all happened, but in the moment, you don't really think it's that weird. Like, yeah, maybe now you're looking at it with a different lens, but this was just a normal interaction. This is the Instagram. Whoa. Maybe. No, I'm not showing it. No. No. Listen, does this guy need to be publicly, like, found out who he is? I'd say absolutely, yeah. He does. And hopefully it happens. But it is all in all a very sad and shitty situation. Like, I do feel very bad for all these people. We do. Lacey folks already found all of his info. I will say this: if you're trying to find out his information, it's like, I'm not gonna bring any of that on stream because it's not confirmed. You know, like, I don't know these people. I don't know how this would go. I'm not that's a whole Discord probably that's about to happen that I don't want to deal with. But yeah, this guy should have repercussions of his actions. And even just his name being out there, or whatever they find him, and they're like, this is confirmed the guy. Yeah, it'll make people think twice of doing the shit. You know, it'll make people think twice about having these kind of situations happen. But it is, this whole thing does make me really sad. And honestly, I wish there was a situation where I could say this would make it better. But I don't know. I don't think what is the outcome? Like, hopefully we get this guy there. But like I said, these girls deal with these problems all the time. I mean, even Amaranth, like, this is insane too. Um, then there's this whole situation, which it's kind of insane that this happened at the same time. Like, literally within an hour. Fuck her. I don't know what to say to this. 3 gunmen. He screams, I got shot afterwards. I'm not supposed to post the scene itself, nor the casing. Oh. So I made a bunch of messages. Why is the chat so against Amaranth? I think because I don't even really know what she said recently. Apparently, it was against like transgender women. She said a lot of things that people are hate and they don't like her. And then she's also been saying like I'm rich as fuck. What? Sorry, I'm getting blown up. No, I'm okay. We're good. We're good. No, it doesn't have to do with anything that we're talking about. We're okay. Okay. Do you guys believe Amaranth or not? Like, do you guys think that she's lying about this? I feel like this is something you just wouldn't lie about. YouTuber and former SWAT officer Donut Operator has confirmed Amaranth's robbery story through his police connections. Yeah, I just don't think she would lie. And it's also insane to think that this happened at the same time that that Emmy shit happened. Like, the fact that those two correlated at the same... Like, what the fuck? They beat me before this video and pistol whipped me. Plummeting felt like it would never end, and I protected my head by putting my arms around it up like I learned how to in boxing. Blood was streaming down my head, and my hands were beat brown. They bought duct tape and mask and were armed with handguns.
Over in here. It's in here.
I'm still coming. Come on. Go.
You guys really think this is fake? I'm sorry if that video ends up being real. It's the most fake, real video I've ever seen, like a bad movie script. You know, Vegito, I kind of agree. Like, it looks so Bollywood. But I also don't want to pretend that she didn't get robbed. Because, like, why would you... The high-res version is already with the cops. Turn up the sound. A trail of blood all the way down the driveway. Forensics is testing it. They kept shooting my bedroom door and then finally kicked in. Dude, what is the internet nowadays, man? You muted her? Yes. If people tweet too much, I mute you. I'm sorry, it's annoying. Hassan is muted as well. I muted Hassan years ago. He knows this. If you're gonna tweet nonstop, like she used to tweet all the time, and honestly, a lot of times it's usually porn. If you tweet porn, I'll follow you because you're my friend, but I won't do it. I don't understand this whole situation. This is the best gun commercial I've ever seen and witnessed in my entire life. Does the internet believe her? Because I feel like this is getting no publicity when this is honestly crazier than the Emmy thing. Like, now, I did see people say that why is the gate closed when there's cops outside? I'm covered in blood, but only some of it's mine. I'll update y'all later, but I'm safe now. It was at gunpoint. They gave me a phone and said log in with the gun to my head, and I tweeted because calling would be a death sentence. Wait, was at gunpoint they gave me phone and said log in with gun to my head, and I tweeted because calling would be a death sentence. Was that gun? Am I reading this wrong? Was at gunpoint they gave me a phone and said log in with gun to my head. Log in on your phone with a gun, and I tweeted because calling would be a death sentence. I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense, right? Like tweeting is something that's she's quick with it and texting's probably not as good. Isn't there 911 calls where you can like record? Is that a possibility? You think she's doing this for her OnlyFans? Here's the thing with Amaranth is I just don't know why she would. I mean, the only argument you can kind of make is maybe she's doing this because she wants like the bad publicity she had over the past week. It's like pity. But I just feel like this is so dramatic. Like, do you think that she's going to hire people to... I don't understand what's going on. Where's her big-ass guard dog? I mean, I don't know. I don't understand this whole story. This is... Kind of weird how she instantly tweeted after shooting someone. She's a savage. Yeah, if she was there with Emmy and them, then yeah, that guy would have been fucking done in 2 seconds. And she would have tweeted it afterwards too. You're right. I don't know. The dude stopped running at the end of it. Like, them running like that, it does seem something out of Bollywood. I'm gonna be honest with you, like, look at them running. If you put like a laugh track over it, it does seem like some cartoon ass shit. I'll be real with you. Like Three Stooges, like Scooby-Doo running. I don't even know. No, it's ready. Where is it? Where do they run? But like, this could also be a robbery. Like, I don't understand. I actually just don't understand this whole situation. I'm glad she's safe. But I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, did she really shoot someone at gunpoint? That's insane. And so they wanted crypto. That's what they said. They wanted crypto. She tweeted her $20 million crypto wallet a couple months ago. So they wanted her wallet, so they came in for her wallet. I don't know. I know you guys are saying fake. I'm going to give Amouranth the benefit of the doubt. I just don't think you would lie about this. I don't think she would lie about it. I do believe her. And, I mean, that guy saying it's real, Houston police has issued a statement to gather information on the suspect. If any information related to this aggravated robbery, home invasion, contact the Houston Police Robbery Division or Crime Stoppers of Houston. Would they also be on it for her? The police report of the incident is on the website database. Yeah. Charlie talking about the Emmy situation. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure most of the internet is today.
Garfield likes lasagna. I like to make fun of weirdos. Big whoop. What, you want to sue me for that? What's the charge? Enjoying a meal? A succulent Chinese meal? Point is, I keep my finger on the pulse of wackos and weenies, and I like to shoot spitballs at them. And today, there was a pretty dangerous weirdo that stream sniped a group that was doing some IRL content in the hopes that he would get one of their numbers. And when faced with rejection, he blew a gasket, had a conniption, and it got ballistic quick. So let's go ahead and start with the genesis here, where we were first introduced to this homunculus. It was in the middle of an IRL stream with Senna, Valky, Ray, and Emiru, and then this very interesting gentle sir approached them.
Oh, I think 3 years. And I came at like 6 in the morning.
Oh,
yeah.
Where is that? Emily, is that? No way. Yo, can I get a picture with you?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, let's get a picture. Wait, but can I rap to you real quick?
It starts innocently enough. He approaches the group as if he just wandered across them by happenstance and says, "Can I get a picture?" And he seems, you know, well behaved. Nothing too concerning here at all. Like, there was nothing he was doing in the beginning that was cause for alarm. But this was just the calm before the storm, the fart before the shit.
This is Senna.
Hello.
I was waiting for it.
Nice to meet you. Hi.
My name's Russell.
Hi, nice to
Ray.
meet
Nice to
you.
meet you.
I'm like, could you take
Rosie.
a photo?
Rosie, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
My name's Russell.
Okay.
Russell.
She can take a pic.
Oh, we can't because we have a.
We actually, we're on a time
What's
limit.
up?
Yeah,
you
we're
gotta
on a time limit,
There's no
so.
time frame.
Did you want to pic?
Oh, sorry, excuse us.
Sorry.
Okay, so.
Do we need a photo?
Yeah.
He shakes all of their hands, and then he just kind of posts up there. He just slabs up, standing there menacingly, doing nothing. And Rosie reminds him, like, "Hey, picture? You know, that's the whole reason you stopped us in the first place." And he's like, "Oh, right, yeah, that's what I was doing. Picture, yeah, of course.
Why do they say rhyme?
Because his name's Russell.
Did you call me Russell?
No, his name is Russell.
Oh!
She's had a long week.
I am running on like 3 hours of sleep. Please forgive me. My brain is actually like lagged.
Alright, fuck. Let's take a picture.
Fuck it, let's get one, Rosie. Come on.
Cute. Rosie too.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks, Russell.
Nice to meet you.
How you doing?
Good night. Oh, he's so sweet.
Russell's a nice guy.
This was their first encounter with the raid boss Rizlord, and you can see that they didn't get the heebie-jeebies or anything. They even walked away saying, Russell is a nice guy. He said his name was Russell, so they were saying he was nice. But they couldn't have known how poorly that statement would age. It's kind of like Jar Jar Binks, where you thought he was just an innocent, goofy thing, but it turns out was actually a Sith Lord the entire time. So, after they met him here, some time passes, and they eventually encounter him again, but this time, he's wearing different clothes.
Proposal.
Yes, please.
Oh God.
Oh God, yes, I didn't see. Can I sing for a change? A change for the better, as you would say?
Okay.
And the change would be for her number.
Oh is right. Stomach churning anti-Riz. Yuck. Ooh, that's rough stuff right there. He said, can I sing for a change? A change for the better, as you would say. A change for her number. Shakespeare just rolled over in his grave. That is poetic. What? Wow. What a way with words. I don't even know how you can cook up something so foul. It's just trash. Like, pardon me, miladies. I attend slightly above average sized penis university. I'm on the dean's list. May I interest you in my number?
If you'd like it, can I get your number?
I don't have a phone. I'm sorry.
Wait, put your number in mine.
I don't know how to use a phone. I'm sorry.
Wait, so I'm gonna keep following her.
Huh?
I'm gonna keep following her.
God, another one. I got.
No! You're gonna have to get in line. There's too many stalkers.
That's not how you really riz.
Bro, what the fuck?
That's not the riz.
What an excellent way of handling rejection. I'm gonna keep following her. No doubt that will work. I'm sure pestering her to put her number in your phone is the optimal play there.
Get behind me. Okay. Oh my God.
Kendrick.
Are we getting churros?
Kendrick, add it into the list.
So the group is walking away from him. He apparently is in hot pursuit, and he is steaming. At first, it seemed like he tried to, like, play it off as not that big of a deal, and he, like, used stalking as somewhat of, like, a joke because he was laughing about it. But that fake laughter soon turned to real tears, real anger, and made a real dangerous situation where he threatened to kill them.
I think we're just gonna go.
Let's go. Oh, no, we're not. Hey, excuse me?
No.
Security?
Emily, no.
Hey,
Stop.
Whoa.
Let's fucking fight right now.
What?
Right.
Get away from
now.
Hey, what's going
Security.
He's harassing us.
on? What's going on? What's going on, man?
Right now. I'll kill you right now.
Fuck off.
Kill you right now.
Security, please.
Security.
That's where the stream ended. They said that the police had arrived and everyone was all right. There's a lot to unpack there. So the guy who just got rejected, he stayed on their tail like it was a fucking Assassin's Creed escort mission, and you can hear him arguing with someone saying, "I'll fight you right now." It continues to escalate to where he starts to like run at them or maybe like lunge at them like it's a fucking Five Nights at Freddy's jump scare where he's like going after them now, saying, "I'll kill you right now, I'll kill you right now." It sounds and seems like security was there stopping him from going after the group further. It's just a scary situation from top to bottom. All because Imiru didn't give this weirdo stranger her number. And he just freaked out, threatened to kill them, chased them, just deranged shit. And I've also seen them just deranged.
Sit down will be live in 2 minutes with Ray. You missed a good one. Will they actually be live? So what was the reaction? Sorry about that. I have shit going on behind the scenes. I just was filling in for Hassan for the day. They're going live. She tweeted it. Uh-oh. I mean, not uh-oh. No Emeru? We can watch it. Whose stream is it on? Emmy's probably shooken up. Yeah. I'm sure.
Hello. Chat, can you both hear me?
Sorry about that. Just a lot of shit. I feel bad. Get a reaction to the voice video? No, I feel bad. I think I don't know. I just feel bad for the whole situation. Have you talked to her? Them? I mean, I just messaged them. They said that they're safe. They told me they're safe. That was it. I told Rosie don't feel bad because I saw some hate on him. I said people were saying that Rosie handled the situation poorly. So I said like, hey, look, you did not do it. You did everything right. Anyone that wants to blame Rosie or anyone in that situation is stupid. I didn't even know this. Apparently, Emmy's getting hate, which is insane for anything. Yeah, I saw this. Oh. Yeah, I saw this. Fuck all of you for blaming our employees for not doing enough. Our team worked so hard to help us in this marathon and did the best for being put on the spot. No means no. You're not entitled to anybody. The fact that this man threatened our lives after being rejected while we were in a group, this public and live, shows this harsh reality women live in. This happens off camera to women all the time. Seeing accounts that have harassed us for 10-second clips of downtime during a 24/7 marathon, accusing us of just begging for subs. While we do nothing, then to farm engagement from the stalker situation while we IRL stream have been so sad to see. Seeing accounts accusing my friends and I for faking this and blaming us instead of questioning the man's behavior has been embarrassing to see. I've learned it doesn't matter how much I accomplish in this industry or how much I try to gain respect. Some men will hate women and blame women no matter the situation. While it may be discouraging, I hope anybody reading this does not quit doing what they do to make them happy because of misinformation and hate. The clip doesn't show the rest of what happened after the cut, which I think is a huge part. I think people probably perceive that it ended, but I'm sure they had to run, get police, and I'm sure they all did the right situation from all this. Yeah. If you hate women, don't try to raise them up. Well, it's just these guys believe that it's like, the problem is these guys believe that these girls should be theirs, or they believe or perceive that those girls, it's like who they are online is who they are offline a lot of times, right? Like a lot of OnlyFans girls will get stalkers because what they put online, they believe that that's who they are off stream. Where it's like, oh wait, you don't just suck dick, you don't just do this. Why are you acting like this way towards me when you act like this way online? And it's because people don't realize that a lot of it's an act, or they're just doing their job. Love you, Rain. Fuck anyone saying this shit's fake. That's crazy that anyone would say this shit's fake. I'm sorry. That is insanity. I don't know how anyone could possibly believe that this shit was fake at all. I didn't see a lot of that. Who said that? Did you guys see? I read a lot of the tweets. I didn't see anything that was really negative. The only negative I saw was I saw people saying Rosie could have done more. Oh, Keemstar. Oh, see, I have him blocked. There was a lot of people saying it was fake. But why would you fake that? For what? For what? Clout? I mean, I guess they're saying the same thing for Amaranth, right? Keemstar is just like I that whole drama alert Keemstar situation. I mean, like they incel farm nonstop. That's all they do is incel farm. They purposely perpetuate shit and they incel farm nonstop. They've done it for years. So of course that's the area where you're gonna see it's fake and all this other shit. They also don't know these creators at all. That's another thing too. People don't realize with the Twitter and other stuff, they don't even know really any of these people. So they're just gonna make assumptions like, oh, 3 girls, they probably faked it for clout. When they don't realize that these girls are super successful and have no need to do any of that shit. No, I do believe Amaranth. I think people saying it's lying. If this was a different girl, I don't think they would be saying that. I think that Amaranth is not lying. I don't see it. I think that's a ridiculous thing to lie about. Oh, they went live. Watch Felix. Did XUC think it was fake? Probably not. Yeah, there's a police report. I mean, like I said, there's no way. Yeah, they're live. I see it. I'm guessing it's the same stream. Said to heart. I mean, they know how I feel about the situation. I'm sure they know that I don't have a community at all that doesn't support women like this and doesn't support these situations. That's one thing I've been very proud about in my career is I've built a community that doesn't ever say like we are very understanding with almost everything when it comes to women. We are. I don't have a community that ever needs to show that we appreciate them because we do. I appreciate these girls a lot. They're a lot of my close friends. It's a shit situation. Never ever have had a community that dislikes women. Never try to perpetuate that. I don't know why my thing does this where it gets like schizophrenic. I hope they're okay. I mean, they're going to deal with a lot. I mean, this is it's traumatic. I mean, it's I'm sure it's a lot just mentally to be like, yeah, like every time I go outside, I get a fucking stun gun at this point. It's a lot. And like what really comes out of this? It's not much. You know? Refresh the page. Debated. You need more male bodies around, as hard as this to say. For girls, yes. I think people, yes. Girls need male bodies around. And I think the problem with Rosie is, Rosie's a guy, right? But he's behind the camera, so they don't see it. Or security. Why does this do this? Does anyone know why my chat does this? It just goes full schizo mode. Does anyone else have this problem? It's been doing it since I got home. Oh, it's a 7 TV bug? We'll watch this. I don't know if they're going to stream afterwards. Maybe they are. I do feel bad that they kind of ended the marathon.
Hi. Hello. Yeah.
I was just telling her, I was like, why does it feel like we did something wrong?
Yeah, it feels like we're in trouble.
It feels like, which is just not the case. Like, this is crazy. It's so crazy.
Dude, this chat.
Hello. We wanted to officially end the marathon, have some closure, talk about the situation a bit, and just end it properly because it didn't feel right ending it the way that it ended yesterday. So,
and we do kind of need to like say what
it's kind of low in
happened
general,
because
chat.
I think a lot of women, a lot of times in this industry, cannot talk about the stalkers they have because it will only make them worse. And unfortunately, this one was very, very public.
Yes.
And I feel like none of us can really move on. And we just want to get it out of the way while I am still here and Ray is here and also Emmy is safe.
Yes.
She just, she needs time to process it and stuff. And we are all very much still in shock. So please forgive us if we are emotional. But we are not.
We literally were like, let's try to like keep it together.
We are very much in shock, and we need you guys to know that clip does not do it justice for how scary it was. It was
like it didn't show everything that happened.
And we just want to use it as like a learning situation because we see a lot of people saying like, oh, I would have done this if I was there, but you have no idea how fast it really happened. We did not know that it was even the same guy up until he made the original thread about following us. We didn't click it.
He changed clothes, apparently, which was insane.
Yeah. So if you guys don't know, he met us earlier, like 30 minutes before, and was, interested. Like he was just a little cringe, and like we took a photo with him, and he was very nice. And he went and changed clothes, and came back, which is why we didn't know who he was. And I also want to say, before we say anything, like, if you even remotely think that Rosie and Emily did anything wrong, like, I genuinely mean this, shut the fuck up. Like, seriously. Because you were not there. It is, like, fight or flight in that moment. And Rosie and Emily did everything they could to protect us so that we could, like, get away. And, like, Rosie even afterwards, like, stood out the door. And it's hard when you are, like, a camera guy and he is holding tens, like, literally the equipment that he has on him is so much money. He was literally holding the camera close to him, turning, and, like, Rosie pushes the guy, like, away from us. Like, they did so much to help us, and they are not security. They're not trained to do that. Rosie and Emily are normal human beings like us. Like, they're not used to that.
Emily was prepared to, like, fight him, though, even though he was, like, pulling things out of his pockets.
Yeah.
I just, like, it scares me, like, thinking about that any of them could have gotten hurt.
Yeah.
It was really scary.
Yeah, if you haven't seen, the entire interaction can be condensed into 2 minutes.
Also, it wasn't shown, but he, like, banged on this trash can in front of the security guard. Like, I don't know if you could hear it.
The way that we knew he was manic was he kept changing, like,
Oh, he's manic.
like personality.
It-
Like he would get really
his
happy and be really
emotions.
nice, and then feel threatened and get really aggressive very
No, not
quickly. And
Emily is Ray's assistant, chat, not extra Emily.
when he charged at Emily and stuff like that, and he charged at Emmy, we just went into fight or flight. And for those of you who don't know, like, we know he's a stalker. He pulled up when he was behind us. He pulled up Emmy's TikToks.
Yeah, he was watching.
And was watching her TikToks and like looking up and like and just like staring at us and he even when like he ran at us and he said he was gonna kill us, he kept running and trying to get something out of his pocket. And like I said, like you guys, when that clip cuts off, like we had to run into a store screaming that somebody was going to kill us so that somebody would step in and let us in the back. And we were lucky that one of the workers who was not like questioning us actually like believed us, and he put us all in the back. And they're panicked. They didn't know what to do, so they tried to bring us behind the buildings to help us, but we didn't know where he was. He I think when we went in the store, he backed off because it was a lot of people. And so we don't know where he was. We didn't know where he went, and we had to beg the workers to hide us because they kept trying to tell us that it's not their fault, but they kept trying to get us to go back around where it happened and saying that he was gone, but we said we didn't know if he was gonna come back. And so we had to hide in a shed for 15 minutes until the cops came.
It was terrifying leaving because we didn't know if he was still around or if he changed. We didn't know where he was. He's still out there, but I am investing as much as I can to find this guy. If you have any information on this man, I would like it. We're going to find him, and I'm going to do everything I can to get this guy. So
yeah, we are trying to do everything so we can get him.
Mhm.
We have evidence that he knew who we
Yes.
were. We have everything. We just need to find him. So if any of you have any information and you've seen him before or anything, if you can please tell us so we will know, because it's hard sometimes, like when the cops have to go off stuff like that. And I know that it's a lot, but it would help us a lot if anybody has anything.
We are right after this, we're gonna go to the police station.
Yeah. Good.
And we are going to file reports and take it from there. So.
And I want to say again, like we are all in shock. I don't saw a lot of people saying like, well, did he actually have a weapon and da-da-da, but like when somebody is running at you or even walking towards
When
you,
a stranger says he's
I'm
gonna
gonna
kill you,
and he's getting aggressive, and he's
banging on the trash can, and he goes from smiling to looking really serious
and charging at us,
like he put his stuff on the ground to fist fight Emily.
I'm not joking when I say like it
was so
escalated
fast.
so quickly. There is nothing that anybody could have done. It happened so fast, and like you guys did not see all of it. It is like, I am in hindsight very thankful that we were in the area that we were and that we were able to go into the store, because I think if we had been anywhere else on the pier, it would have been a very different situation. Because when you walk down, and if we would have been going into like the parking garage or anything, we would have had nobody. So at least we ran into that worker who I'm very thankful helped us. And yeah, I just please like take stuff like this very seriously. It can happen to like anybody if you're male or female,
Yes,
but
it
like
happens to everybody.
but like it is so, like if you ask any girl streamer, they all have stories, and it's not just Emmy, it's not just somebody, like it's every single girl streamer has a story like this. But we get to use this to talk about it because this one
it's
happened
so
public.
It felt important to talk about. So, moving forward, we will be. Oh, you got tissues?
It's sad.
Oh, baby.
We are very much in shock still, just to clarify. And I know people are like probably gonna see us display a lot of emotions when we go live next time or whatever, but I think none of us really know how to process this. That was very, very real. And it's
and for the people that are like trying to psychoanalyze and like say that it was fake, fuck you. Like,
That's insane.
Also, people, when you're...
I feel like those people don't even think it's fake. They're just saying it because it's bait.
The other thing is those people are just gonna do that.
Yeah,
but
I don't even think they think it's fake. I think they know it's not fake.
It is what it is.
Sometimes people laugh when they're nervous. Sometimes people laugh when it's awkward. I definitely get that way, especially in an uncomfortable situation live on stream.
Yes.
It happens. People process things differently, and we're gonna get through this, and we will be much, much, much safer next time.
And like we said, like, you know, this is not like just a random cringe viewer. Like, whether or not he walked at us, ran at us, it doesn't matter. When you have a stranger like that who is holding photos of you in their hand and doing what he did and saying like, I'm gonna fucking kill you, that is like...
And he charges at you?
It is
like,
to be treated...
You take it seriously.
I mean, you guys can see it in the video. He charged at us. It is an attempt on our life, and like, we are taking it very seriously.
Mm-hmm.
And please, you know, if you are like a female streamer, a lot of my friends are like guys that go stream. Like, I never thought that, like, I knew it could happen, but you always think that you know what you'll do in that situation, and when you're in it, it is very different. It's easy to say what you would have done in the situation, but when you are having your life threatened and you are in fight or flight, we are not going to wait around to see what he had in his pocket.
Right.
You're just going to run because there's a guy saying he's going to kill you and reaching for your pocket. Like, that's not an unreasonable thing to think. And like, Rosie, Emily, me, Emmy, and Ray did the best that we could for the situation that we were in. And that is it.
Yeah.
And I would like to be able to go live again and not have to deal with this, but I know it's going to be like a lot. So, thank you for everybody who is being very nice.
Yeah, thank you for all of the support this past week. It's been a crazy week.
Yeah. And it was a really good marathon.
We bonded a lot.
And it sucks that a marathon that was to highlight women streamers and like us do stuff together is unfortunately like ending off on something that is one of the worst things that can happen to a female streamer. And we are very thankful that it did not end with one of us getting seriously hurt. And thank you to both Rosie and Emily for all that they did during the marathon, because they helped so much and they've been not sleeping. We've been doing so much to make it as fun as we could, and it's unfortunate that it has to end like this. But we said that we bonded a lot, because I don't think you can not bond over trauma. So, you know, we will get through this.
Yeah, I think that's enough.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay, all right. There was many good moments this past week. Last night was not one of them, but I hope it was a learning experience for other streamers, whether you're male, female, whatever. It is very dangerous. Okay.
Yeah.
It only takes one person. Okay.
Yeah.
So be careful. Learn from this, and that's it.
And we love you guys very much, and thank you for everything and watching, because we had a lot of fun through all the bullshit and the scrutiny and the shitty people on Twitter. It was fucking fun, and I wish...
And we're gonna do it again.
In a different world, we would be having lunch on the balcony right now.
I know, we would be having mimosas now.
Getting drunk with our friends.
10 other friends with Jason the chef making us sushi. That was our plan for today.
And ending the first duo girl marathon.
I know. And
the first one.
I can't believe some people are like, yeah, they faked it so they could end the marathon. Like, this is the best part. Today was supposed to be the best part.
We were on day 7. Like,
it literally was the end of the marathon.
It was the end. So, you know, it's just dumb.
But we will reschedule it. We will do it another day.
And also, we want to clarify, again, we're going in and out of emotions.
Yeah.
We are very much in shock, and we all need to go to therapy.
Therapy!
Very, very quickly. So we are all going to be doing that because we are fucked up right now. So,
I know. Okay, let's end it.
Yes.
All right. Thank you guys so much. And that's it.
I love you guys. And thank you for all the support. Goodbye.
Bye.
Why is it in sub only? Yeah.